Today in Los Angeles, a rattlesnake surprise on a doorstep, a tragic shooting in South LA, and a fugitive's double life finally unmasked. I'm Dean Bark, and this is the City Report with Dean Bark in Los Angeles. Let's start with this. Rattlesnake hiding under Amazon package bites toddler in Santa Clarita. Santa Clarita, about 30 miles north of downtown Los Angeles, saw a frightening incident in July when Addie, a 3-year-old girl, was bitten by a rattlesnake that had been hiding under a delivered package at her family's home. She was rushed to the hospital and received multiple doses of antivenom, which doctors say is crucial because it can slow or stop the tissue damage venom causes. Context here. Experts have warned about elevated snake activity after unseasonably warm weather earlier this year. By mid-2026, California had already recorded 277 rattlesnake bites, compared with a typical yearly total of roughly 290 to 390. Antivenom, made using antibodies from animals, remains the key treatment, but hospitals often keep only limited vials because of cost and storage. In one Northern California case, a man needed 54 vials after being bitten twice. And yes, even doorstep deliveries can hide wildlife. That's a sentence I didn't expect to say this week. Personal take. It's alarming how a simple delivery could turn into a life-threatening situation, so vigilance around the porch has to be part of the routine. Moving on. Tragic shooting claims life of LA mother, leaving baby's future uncertain. Maria Barrios Ventura, a 20-year-old woman, was killed in her sleep when a bullet fired from the street entered her bedroom window in the Vermont Vista neighborhood of South Los Angeles in July. The Los Angeles Police Department, or LAPD, is investigating. As of now, there are no identified suspects. Her 1-year-old daughter now faces an uncertain future. A GoFundMe, an online crowdfunding site, has been set up to cover funeral expenses and help support the child. Adding to the strain, much of the family is in Guatemala, complicating immediate support. This tragedy underscores the stubborn reality of gun violence in urban communities. When stray bullets make bedrooms unsafe, the urgency to act is not abstract. Personal take: this is a stark reminder that addressing gun violence isn't optional, it's overdue. Let's pivot to the next story. Fugitive sex offender lived under alias as LA Biopharma executive for 21 years. Ronald L. Fisher vanished during his 2005 rape trial and was convicted in absentia of first-degree sexual assault. Authorities say he spent the last 2 decades living as Richard Graydon, working as an executive at Imix Biopharma, a Los Angeles biotechnology company. He was arrested in mid-July off the New Jersey coast on his yacht, aptly named Silver Lining. Investigators say he cycled through more than a dozen aliases to stay hidden, and his capture raises hard questions about how identity fraud can slip past corporate hiring and verification systems. In fact, his arrest sparked an inquiry into Imix Biopharma's compliance with federal securities laws. Tracking long-term fugitives is notoriously difficult, and this one was hiding in plain sight with a title and a boat. Looks like someone forgot the memo on background checks. Personal take. It's shocking that a convicted fugitive could build a high-profile life for decades. Identity verification isn't a box to tick, it's a duty of care. Shifting gears. LA homeless nonprofit A Step to Freedom under scrutiny for paying $1.7 million to CEOs' companies. A Step to Freedom, a Los Angeles County nonprofit providing housing and services, grew rapidly with public funding, from about $25,500 in revenue back in 2018 to more than $5 million by 2024, serving roughly 200 people at a time. During that growth, the organization paid over $1.7 million to companies owned by its chief executive, Kenya Kroom. Records show R&K Management Firm Inc. received $75,259 in 2023, ASF Solutions LLC received $214,725 in 2024 and nearly $1.3 million in 2025. The nonprofit failed to disclose these ties in tax filings. Kroom says contracting her firms saved money versus outside vendors. Nonprofit finance experts, however, point to the conflict of interest risk and the need for robust oversight, especially when taxpayer funds are in play. No legal charges have been filed, but the optics are poor. Transparency isn't a line item, it's the receipt. Personal take. Nonprofits must prioritize transparency, particularly when public funds and vulnerable residents are at stake. Trust is the currency that keeps the lights on. Last up, Manhattan Beach attorney admits to embezzling $310,000 for gambling addiction. Manhattan Beach, a coastal South Bay city, was home base for Sergio Valdovinos Ramirez, who pleaded guilty to felony grand theft by embezzlement and writing checks with insufficient funds. Prosecutors say he siphoned more than $3,000 from clients between 2019 and 2023 to fuel a gambling addiction. He was disbarred in 2023 and now faces restitution orders plus a $50,000 fine under the plea agreement. Cases like this spotlight the real-world damage of addiction when it collides with professional duty. The house always wins, and in this case, clients lost. And that's your report for today from the City Report with Dean Bark in Los Angeles. Have a great day, and join us tomorrow for more news.